In this video, we're unboxing and replacing the adjustable coilover for a 2004 BMW 325 Ci. Front coilover with camber plates. Rear shocks. Rear springs. Rear adjustable spring perches, washers. 3mm Allen key. Adjustment spanners. Brand brochure, instruction manual, origin of manufacturing. The following are the tools required for replacing the BMW E46 coilover. Ratcheting wrench. 1/2-inch torque wrench. Large electric impact wrench. 2 brake caliper hangers. 13mm deep socket. 15mm deep socket. 18mm deep socket. 17mm deep socket. Transmission jack used for support during installation. Using the 17mm deep socket with the ratcheting wrench, remove the front wheel lug nuts. Using the 17mm deep socket with the ratcheting wrench, remove the rear wheel lug nuts. Lift the vehicle. Using the 17mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, remove the front wheel lug nuts. Remove the front wheel. Using the 15mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, remove the nut from the stabilizer link and the shock absorber. Remove the nut. Separate the stabilizer link. Using the 18mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, remove the strut to knuckle pinch bolt. Remove the bolt. Separate the strut from the steering knuckle. Use 2 brake caliper hangers to secure the knuckle assembly. Loosen tension from the brake lines. Lower the vehicle. Open the hood. Using the 13mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, remove the ground strap retaining nut from the top of the strut tower. Remove the nut. Remove the ground strap. Using the same tool. Remove the strut camber plates nuts. Display the front strut. Before installing the strut, we need to set the appropriate height. Let's set the preload to 10mm. Excessive preload may result in spring damage. Insufficient preload may result in damage to the damper piston. Do not use preload to adjust ride height. After preload is set, we use the adjustment wrench to tighten the preload locking collar. After the locking collar is tightened, loosen the lower height adjustment collar. After adjustment, we can set the ride height. Rotate the lower strut housing to adjust ride height. When adjusting to maximum height, we need to ensure the threaded portion inside the lower housing, a minimum safety margin of 30mm, must be maintained. After ride height is set, tighten the locking collar. The front struts are equipped with camber plates for camber adjustment. A 5mm Allen key is used to loosen the 4 small screws on the camber. And let's do the height adjustment. Height adjustment is suggested be performed during wheel alignment. The rotary knob on the top of the strut is used for damping adjustment. Counterclockwise rotation increases damping stiffness. Clockwise rotation decreases damping stiffness. A total of 24 adjustment settings are available. We can adjust according to individual preference. During strut installation, first, remove the camber plates retaining nut. Install the strut. Install the camber plates, nuts. During strut installation, the camber plates feature slotted mounting positions, which can be used to the camber adjustment. When installing, ensure that both left and right struts need to be installing at the same position. Using the 13mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the camber plates nuts. Using the 13mm deep socket with the torque wrench, tighten the camber plate's nuts. Tighten the torque, 34 Newton-meters or 25 foot-pounds. Install the ground strap. Install the retaining nut. Using the 13mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the ground strap retaining nut. Close the hood. Lift the vehicle. Prepare to install the strut to the steering knuckle. Before installing, remove the caliper hangers. During installing the strut and knuckle, need notice under the lower strut housing, there is a locating pin. This locating pin must align with the opening in the steering knuckle. Orient the locating pin toward the rear of the vehicle. Verify that the strut and knuckle are fully seated. Install the strut to knuckle pinch bolt. During installation, ensure the brake hose bracket is positioned under the bolt head. Using the 18mm deep socket with the impact wrench, tighten the strut to knuckle pinch bolt. Using the 18mm deep socket with the torque wrench, tighten the strut to knuckle pinch bolt. Tighten torque 81 Newton-meters or 60 foot-pounds. Install the stabilizer link. Install the stabilizer link retaining nut. Using the 15mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the stabilizer link retaining nut. Using the 15mm deep socket with the torque wrench, tighten the stabilizer link retaining nut. Tighten torque 65 Newton-meters or 48 foot-pounds. Install the front wheel. Install the front wheel lug nuts. Using the 17mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the front wheel lug nuts. The removal and installation procedure for the right side strut is same as the left side. Using the 17mm deep socket with the impact wrench, remove the rear wheel lug nuts. Remove the rear wheel lug. Using the 18mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, remove the rear shock to knuckle mounting bolt. Remove the bolt. Depress the knuckle by hand. Remove the rear spring. Remove the original rubber spring isolator washer. Lower the vehicle. Open the trunk. Using the 13mm deep socket with the impact wrench, remove the rear shock upper mount nuts. Remove the nuts. Remove the rear shock. Rear shock display. Rear shock. Rear spring. Rear spring adjustable perch. Washers. 2 washers are spare parts and are not required for installation. Prior to installation, preset the adjustable perch height. Using the adjustment spanners, loosen the 2 locking rings. Adjust to the desired height. When adjusting to maximum height, upper locking rings need to remain a minimum of 10 mm as a safety margin. After height adjustment is completed, tighten the locking rings using the adjustment wrench. Prior to shock installation, we need to use the adjustment wrench to loosen the lower lock ring on the shock body. Loosen the lower mount. Our shock is equipped with an adjustment knob on the upper portion, which is used to adjust the damping. Counterclockwise rotation softens the damping. Clockwise rotation stiffens the damping. A total of 24 adjustment settings are available. Adjust according to individual preference. Prior to shock installation, remove the upper mounting nut from the shock shaft. Install the shock. Install the upper mounting nut. Using the 13mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the upper mounting nut. Using the 13mm deep socket with a torque wrench, tighten the upper mounting nut. Tighten torque specification 34 Newton meters or 25 foot-pounds. Close the trunk. Lift the vehicle. Prepare for spring installation. Spring installation requires 2 original rubber spring isolator washers and 1 stepped adapter washer. During installation, first install the lower spring isolator washer and the stepped adapter washer. After installation, position the spring onto the assembly. The spring has 2 distinct sides. One side is smooth and one side is flat. Install the spring with the smooth side facing downward and install the adjustable perch. Then install the upper spring isolator washer. First, install the lower spring isolator washer and stepped adapter washer onto the lower control arm. Install the upper spring isolator pad onto the chassis. Position the spring and adjustable perch. Depress the knuckle. Install the spring and adjustable perch. Use the transmission jack to support the knuckle. Adjust spring preload to approximately 5 millimeters. Adjust the lower shock mount length to align with the mounting position. After positioning is confirmed, install the mounting bolt. When installing the mounting bolt, the included washer must be used. During installation, ensure that the raised lip on the inner side of the washer faces toward the shock. Using the 18mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the rear shock-to-knuckle mounting bolt. Using the 18mm deep socket with the torque wrench, tighten the rear shock-to-knuckle mounting bolt. Tighten torque 100 Newton meters or 74 foot-pounds. Lower the transmission jack. Remove the transmission jack. Using the adjustment wrench, tighten the lower lock ring on the shock body. Install the rear wheel lug nuts. Using the 17mm deep socket with the electric impact wrench, tighten the rear wheel lug nuts. The removal and installation procedure for the right side is the same with left side. Lower the vehicle. Using the 17mm deep socket with the torque wrench, tighten the front wheel lug nuts. Tighten torque 150 Newton meters or 111 foot-pounds. Using the 17mm deep socket with a torque wrench, tighten the rear wheel lug nuts. Tighten torque 150 Newton meters or 111 foot-pounds.